Hello again everybody and welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV video. I hope you're enjoying the series as much as I am. I'm SerenitySoloGamer and I did the hunting logs for, well, the rest of that hunting log for the pugilist, and now I'm back to pick up another quest. So let's get straight into it. Ah, there you are, Serenity. I see you've been training hard as ever. Your eyes are starting to have the sharpness of a predator about them. Last time you learned the basics of combinations. Today I would have you build upon that knowledge. I've set up 5 wooden dummies outside the guild along the merchant strip. By way of a warm-up, I want you to deal each a solid boot shine combo. Oh, and don't mind the townsfolk who's gathered to watch. Probably a completely different voice than the last time. But, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I was recording. That 1, 2... Probably the second easiest quest you're gonna get. 3... 4... 5. So they were crowded around to watch me hit a bunch of dummies, basically. Excuse me. So the wooden dummies have felt your wrath. Good. Now we can move on to your lesson. When you first came to us, I taught you that combinations make a pugilist. What you need to know next is that not any hodgepodge of strikes makes a combination. There's an order to things, a natural flow from one technique to another. Today I would have you practice one of the most elementary combinations in a pugilist's arsenal. It goes like this. Lead in with a swift boot shine combo. Keep your foe off balance with a true strike, then bring it home with a blistering snap punch. With practice, combinations such as this will become second nature. They must if you expect to become an accomplished pugilist. Now you'll need some opponents to practice on. The Kian that infests the rat's nest in central THANALAN ought to serve. Hit them with snap punch 3 times and we'll call that a lesson well learned. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. Oh, have I got any? Yes. Thank you. So I will be picking these up shortly. My wireless controller battery's low, so I'm going to have to change controllers over. So give me a second. You might hear some knocking about. I'm going to run into a wall. Just change my controller over. Not that. There we are. There we are. Is it still recording? Good. So I've just changed controllers over. Not low anymore. Sorry about that. So thermometer. Oh. Thank you. Yes, Serenity, yes. The aura of power surrounding you is palpable. The glare begins to blind my thaumaturge's eyes. Your lesson today shall be taught by Kokobani. Go to him and near the chapter entitled The Threat of Paucity. Aha, so Serenity, you have come to learn at the foot of the third eldest brother, have you? I promise you, however, that your education will not be third-rate. Let us read from the 2nd chapter, shall we? Are you settled? No last moment trips to the privy? Very well. The threat of paucity, or paucity. Ah, thou magnificent, the ruthless power we wield. Flame devours, ice entombs, and lightning courses through the stricken bodies of our foes. But oh, such desperation when the wellspring runs dry. Flame butters out, ice melts into slush, and lightning sparks no longer. No use this threat and mind you the limits of your mortal vessel. A terrifying thought, isn't it? A thaumaturge who has exhausted his arcane reserves is naught but a man with a stick and a funny hat. For we mages, you may as well equate the etheric energy flowing through our veins with our very lifeblood. Should a battle find us lacking in this precious resource, we are as good as dead. Controlling the expenditure of your power requires an understanding of etheric balance. The scales can tip into one of two directions, astrally or umbrally. When your mind and spirit lean in an umbral direction, your thaumaturgy is affected by a state known as umbral ice. The potency of your spells is diminished, but they also require less energy to invoke. On the other hand, a thaumaturge in the astral fire state will find the potency of his incantations enhanced, but at a greater cost to his etheric stamina. Now, with the concepts of etheric balance and efficient casting foremost in your mind, I bid you go forth and slay 8 efts. Pray do your best to stay alive. It reflects badly on me when the mauled corpse of one of my pupils returned to the ossuary. So, I may as well go to Pugilist first. You snap punch on them. Central, thank you. And may as well run. I'm not doing the hunting logs just yet. And I'm going to do the same with the trial for the pugilist. I'm going to leave that out of the video. That's going to take half an hour, and then that's half an episode. So, it's best not to do it that way. So these were up here, if I remember correctly. I shouldn't really forget, I was only here last episode, and last episode to me was like, maybe 10 minutes ago? Take a very small break between episodes, just to wet my throat and, you know, do things. Things that you don't talk about on a YouTube video. Come on then, you. No, keep coming. Thank you. Not you. Oh dear. We got it. No, one more. Got that. So now the absolutely fantastic job of slaying 8 efts. If I see spoilers come up in chat, I will try blurring them. However, I might not see them in time. Like, I might edit it and miss them, and it goes live. So please excuse any spoilers in chat if you... Like, I think there's one coming now. But it might be best not to look down towards the the chat box. So, where are you? Oh, there. Now the problem is, you can't see them, the attacks very well in water. You can there. Maybe you have to be a complete liar. Now this one. Yeah. I'm not going to do the counting like I did in the other video. Embarrassed myself enough with that one. 2. Gives me a bit of XP, I suppose. 6p, 532. I do have to apologise about my voice acting though. Very cringeworthy. Especially the Tidus laugh. Nope, got all those ones. Got to say, these are taking quite a while to edit as well. I've got to watch them through for an hour. And then I've got to see if there's any edits that need doing. Add the intro, add the outro. And then I've got to spend half an hour to 45 minutes rendering it. And then I've got to spend, I think it's 80 minutes uploading it. And then the time for YouTube to process it. So it's a bit time consuming to say the least, but I enjoy doing it and I hope you're enjoying watching it. That's what matters, that you're enjoying the content. Nope. Nope. Spat that right in my face. Bugger. I did try doing Man and Dad with face cam, but unfortunately the face cam, that was even harder, to be honest with you. I had to upload it to Google Drive, to download it to a pen drive, to put it on the PlayStation. Bloody hell, what a mess about that was. But it wouldn't process the last face cam, so I had to do it on my phone. My phone kept dying because I did try to do it with PlayStation camera, but it won't let you record and do face cam at the same time, which I don't know why. Very stupid, but that's the way they want to do it. So I might upload Man and Medan without face cam, although it does reference face cam. Bad voice acting incoming! Hey, you've already mastered the snap punch combination? Crikey! Serenity, you're a natural at it, just like I was. Not to brag, but I happen to be a veritable storm of flying fists when the mood strikes me. He's changed his voice again. I'll treat you to a demonstration here and now, except I'm liable to tear down the entire guild in the process. Master Hammond has a penchant for regaling us with tales of his exploits, but these never amount to a demonstration. His favourite is his victory over the fearsome marauder Wild-Axe, whom he felled with a combination so swift and seamless, they say you couldn't see his hands, or so the legend goes. Ha ha ha! That one never gets old. Our dearest master's humility aside, your progress is truly astounding. Serenity, if I don't keep on my toes, you'll likely surpass me in a matter of moons. He's now a Yorkshireman. Just between you and me, Chuchuto's been in a slump of late. It all began when her closest friend and guildmate suddenly up and disappeared. Rurakuta's the lad's name, and he and Chuchuto joined the guild together. The two of them were born to refugees and were orphaned in the calamity. Not long after I was made guildmaster, I found them on the streets, starved near to death. I did what any decent man would. I took them in and clothed them and fed them. When they were strong again, they said they wanted to become pugilists like me, and so I trained them as well. Since then, they've been the best friends and rivals, both. One helping to raise the other up. Would that we knew what's become of Viracuta. But we were talking about you, Serenity. You've impressed me yet again, and I hope you continue to do so. Keep up the good work, here.
Okay, I will.
So now, one of those, I've got one of those. None. That's level 5. Level 5. Level 5. So let's go with helmet. Nice. Oh, put that in the place I like it. There we are. Now, Thalmach's Guild. Another thing you have to watch out for is degradation. Your armor and your weapons all... Is it your weapons? Yeah, your armor and your weapons all degrade, but you can repair them quite easily. Aha! You arrived before me, upright and breathing. Wonderful! It is so much simpler to pose questions to a student without having to resort to necromantic divination. Tell me, Serenity, what action would you take if you found yourself... your thaumaturgical endurance exhausted in the midst of battle?
Flee!
Oh, most practical indeed. A discreet withdrawal to await the replenishment of your energies is a sound strategy, but should there be nowhere left to run, a vial of ether can be your stoutest ally. Ah, ether, the draught of the gods. We thaumaturgers, indeed any who practice the arts of arcane manipulation, value this substance above all others. Thus, it was with unbridled fury that we received the most recent report of beastman activity. It seems that an Amalja raiding party has attacked a caravan on the trade routes and made off with an entire crate of precious ether. The time has come for you to put your new knowledge to the test. Annihilate these Amalja bandits and retrieve the cargo of ether-filled vials. According to the report, the armor war transport was last spotted to the south of Drybone. Ah, and I believe Kokabuki has an additional request while you are busy incinerating Amalja. Be sure to collect some samples of their blood, assuming you can draw any away from their smoking remains. I did do the Gladiator one, didn't I? I think I did. Just check. Yes, I did. That's okay then. So here we are back in Drybone. Oh, I've got to do the leave quests, levy quests, whatever they're called. Nearly forgot about that. So, I went up the wrong entrance. Exit, I mean. Ought to be down here. No!
Go away, I don't like you. You're scary.
Oh, no. Get that on. See, so if you sleep here, that should hopefully get them both. And now you're gonna have to deal one at a time. First 20 seconds. So it must be 20, then 10, then 5. And then resist. And that's them gone. Get these crystals. And back I go. See, if I didn't make Camp Drybow my my home point, I would have had to run all the way there just for that, then all the way back. May as well use this to go to the Farmers Guild. It doesn't take long. Quicker than running. Just seeing which one were best for the leave quest. It's gonna have to be a pugilist. Do I detect the scent of ether? And I trust that stench is Amalga blood. There you go, there you go. Oh, 10 vials, 20, 30. The sight of so much ether is just so very comforting. What have we here, Kokobani? Is this the trait that was stolen? I see Serenity's lessons have had the desired effect. I will assume the vile, vicious liquid that you have there is a beastman blood. Kokobushi should be pleased. Kokobuki, you left word for me to visit the ossuary. Have you finally decided to begin my training in thaumaturgy? Ah, Kokobushi, good of you to come. Serenity here was kind enough to obtain a supply of Amalga blood for you. An alchemist acquaintance of mine explained how you had been using the substance in your research to create a mana-amplifying elixir. Naturally, we are most interested in the results of such experiments. So you see, Busi, your work as an alchemist already put you in a position to work alongside us. You needn't become a thaumaturge to become part of our family. That's right, Busi. Besides, the battlefield is a dangerous place and our skills are not exactly suited to keeping others safe from harm. I see, but this is but another attempt to dissuade me from pursuing my true calling. I do not want to cheer you on from the safety of my workbench. I want to fight at your side. Busi, we cannot stand the thought of you being harmed. Pray do not do anything foolish. I do apologize, brother. I sometimes forget how difficult it must be not having a natural aptitude for the arcane arts. As I mentioned before, Serenity, Kokobushi is dangerously unsuited to the wielding of thaumaturgy. Even with the proper training, he would be unable to cast magics as we can. Were he attempt to force a manifestation of power, the strain on his etheric reserves would likely kill him. But let us not dwell on this unpleasant circumstance, for you, on the other hand, are brimming with thaumaturgic potential. Remain diligent in your studies and do not cease in your efforts to expand your wellspring of power. Poor little man. Right, so what have I got here? Yeah, I got that. Got that. Got that. Have I already got them all? I have. Okay then. I'll take the money. Take the money and run. So I've lost my shield, but I've got a stronger one of those. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to Pugilist. And I am going to do the levy quest. So Western THANALAN. And then I shall pick up all the quests in the city and do those. And then run about doing all the other little side quests. Oh, I'll have a heck of a lot of talking to do. You'll have to forgive my voice acting, I'm afraid. Every single character must have had like 15 voices by now. That's what I meant to press. Feel the little tippity taps in the joypad, in the controller. And come off that one. So here he is. This is who I want. Yeah. A fine morning to you, adventurer. My name is Totanoa, and I am in charge of assigning local leather quests here at Horizon. You have come at the behest of Eustace, are you? Excellent. Now, allow me to set you to your first task. It shall be a simple one, mind you. Before I can permit you to undertake official duties, it is essential that you prove yourself of sound mind, body and mind. Take a moment to review the task outlined in this girl's leave. Do you believe it within your capabilities? So I'll let you read that. Counting again. So pause it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll let you read this. Pause it. 1, 2, 3. There we are. Marvellous! A word of warning. When near death, beasts are wont to flee to their kin. Slay the beast quickly, lest you become a meal for its mates. They were tutorials, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, to all newcomers, if there's any newcomers here, you pause the video while I'm counting at any point, and then you read the tutorials. I did start off reading the tutorials, but it took quite long, so I just left it to the 1, 2, 3 mark. I mean, it only shaves out seconds, but those seconds are quite precious when you need them. So, to initiate a levy quest, I've got to journal, click on that, initiate. Yeah. Oh. Confirm. And I'll click on that afterwards. And then I have to stun him, so he can't get to his mates. Oh, I did it too early. No, you don't. And then it'll ask you if you want to teleport back to the person who gave you it. So, there we are. Nice easy way to get back to them. So I'll let you just read these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Hope you paused them and read them. But of course you've triumphed. Here is your well-earned reward. Thank you, I'll take that. Given your stellar performance, I see no reason to delay you our official leaves or levies. An industrious individual like yourself could earn a great deal of coin here in Horizon. While I heartily encourage you to partake of my guild leaves, should you seek a different sort of challenge, you might also consider joining a guild hest. If you wish to know more, please speak with Battle Warden Lost Rabbit. Battle Warden Lost Rabbit? Quite different from all the other names. I will inform her of your success against the Beast so that there are no doubts as to your abilities. You needn't say a word, adventurer. I heard Totanoa quite well from here. As this would be your first time joining us, allow me a moment to explain in detail just what exactly a guild hest entails. More than a simple levy quest, but not quite as realm-shaking as a grand company outing, guild hests will test your ability to work together with a small party of battle companions to overcome not-so-small obstacles. The duty is taxing, but the coin is decent, and you will be helping maintain the safety of Eorzea and the well-being of her citizens. If what I describe appeals to you, pray speak to me again to join a guild hest. So I'll take the potion. Ready? Right. Once that's gone. Once that's gone. 1, 2, 3. That's scrolling down in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I bet you're getting sick of me doing that 1, 2, 3 now. What would you prefer me do? Prefer me just to leave it on and just be quiet, or? It's up to you, I'll leave you to decide. Right, so what do I need now? I want to go back in and do these, don't I? Right, so now we're going to go back in and do all the quests that I left. And this is exactly why I left them. So... go speak to Wymond. I think that... oh no, there was some more inside the other one. So, how have you taken to UL'DAH, Serenity? Make any new friends in high places yet? Ha! Well, when you have the Sultana's here one day, I hope you won't have forgotten about old Wymond. Long as you're here, mayhap you can do me a favour and take this missive to Josiah's at the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and the man will even give you some gil for your trouble. If only all work in the city was this easy, eh? Oh yeah, I gotta pick up the quest from Modi too, don't I? So let me get this one first. Do you have business with the Platinum Mirage today?
Yes, I have an envelope for you.
A missive from Wymond? Oh, right then, let's take a look. Bird is barren at the Hound's Feast. Oh, so it goes. Oh, this? Well, you see, the guild is often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately for this particular petitioner, Wymond's investigation has revealed his finances to be, wanting. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but we have a business to run. I myself have 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. Nice. Hey, you, I saw you looking at me. You got something to say, huh? No? Well, I do. You know Dilator?
No, I don't.
Short, broke, never pays what he owes. Well, yeah, that bleeding whoreson. Tell him to pay up or I swear, by the 12 I'll beat him so hard it'll be like the second coming of Dalamud. If I see that little shite's face, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp, like as not, so you go and tell him. So I've become like a trainee hitman, not quite ready to take out the hits, but I can do the... Oh no, I should have done that one. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work, perhaps? Some small job to add a little weight to that coin purse of yours, Well, you're in luck. The pugilists have just placed an order with me for several of the leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring. But the traders are cruel, for I find myself lacking the hides required. Would that I had the pelts of a few snapping shrews. What say you, friend, Care to help a merchant out on his luck, Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts, and I promise I'll make it worth your while. If you can find the creatures roaming central THANALAN. Oh, I should have picked that up before. Blinking heck. So, there's UL'DAH. Oh, I've got a threat for ya. Face me, my lord. Oh, God be good. Give the spoon. All right. I'll give back everything I owe. I swear it, but no more beatings. I beg of you. Thank you. Look, I haven't got the gill on hand, but I do have this ring. Ain't much to look at, but it'll surely fetch a high price. Was my dear departed mum's wedding ring. God rest her soul, but she'll understand. Show it to my maid over at the hostelry, and she'll get your coin. The face meme road of it with a callback to an earlier episode. I apologise about that if you didn't watch it. The blood, have you brought it? Yes, this'll serve nicely. By virtue of your toil, I am one step closer to publishing the many breaths of THANALAN. Thank you. Take this as recompense. Go now, and may the trader smile upon you. Got that. So give me the tin piece. Don't give you much. Not much at all. Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to Arzeneth Osiri? You wish to sell this heirloom on behalf of UL'DAH? Very well, it is most unfortunate that such drastic measures must be taken, and doubly so when the item in question is a fake, and such a gaudy one, poorly wrought one. Also, you do know that our appraisals aren't free. Normally, the fee is subtracted from the agreed value. Alas, considering the I can say that word. Negligible. I can normally say it, I don't know why I can't say it now. Value of this ring, I'm afraid you would still owe us. However, since this is a rather unusual circumstance, we shall waive the fee this once. No need to concern yourself with the bauble. I will personally see to its disposal. It's worth a fortune. She's going to sell it. She screwed the pooch. How can the ossuary demand such exorbitant contributions every single moon? It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has... Oh, she's a woman. That a woman has needs. How do they expect me to pay for rouge and sun-silk dresses and feed my marmot? Oh, if only I had the foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. If he worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded. Maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Save me from this cruel fate, I beg of you. Speak with my husband, Bobanima. Please give him English names. And find some way to motivate him. You should find him in the Colosseum entrance wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. Nope. Any more down here? Yep, and yep. So I'll pick those up when I've walked round. Hi, I'm Babina. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. That is, if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, she never cleans, she just gallivants around spending my hard-earned money. And now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if you're hell's bent on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these Franz the Fair flyers and posting them on the walls inside the Colosseum. I've still got a long shift ahead of me standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you've finished, go tell Walken at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. So you're going to hear voices change up the whole time, and then other people sound like other people. So, unfortunately, I apologise about that. So that's that one. That one. And that one. Let me just do this. Ah! What have you done? Your kind has no business to even look at such a lady as I. Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. Now look how my gill is scattered across the ground. Pick it up right this instant.
No, you're a bitch. Frig off.
Okay, I suppose I will. Thought I'd pick that one up. Obviously not.
Yeah.
My gill, now! And there had better be naught missing. This appears to be everything. What are you still staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolence! Sounded more like a pantomime dame there. Back in one piece, are you? It's about bloody time. I admit you look as though you just picked up a sword yesterday, but you handle yourself well enough, I'll give you that. And here, I'll give you this as well. It ain't worth a night in UL'DAH's finest pillar house, but I'm sure you'll find a use for it. So, no, yep. There we are. You helping Babinina? Well, ain't that charitable of you? Franz has got pretty popular of late, and his fans keep stealing these flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Ah, so you've met Babinina's wife? Now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, you've made it out they're made for one another. Not that it's my place to judge mind, any road. We appreciate your help. That's him done. Have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What? You don't know I am? I'm the next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum. Zazaliku is my name, and you'll be hearing about my exploits in the coming days. I've even thought of a title for myself, the Garnet Gladiator. Ah, which reminds me, I've yet to collect the circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmiths Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? Well, yes, I would, but I suppose I'll do it anyway. Ooh. So, what's that one? That is the Goldsmiths Guild, so I can go straight there. Quicker than running. Zazaliku circlet? Just a moment, sir. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I am afraid crafting the circlet to Zazaliku's exact specifications have proven somewhat difficult. We ran out of the garnets halfway through our work and we're still waiting on the next shipment. I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to Crooked Aft at the Miners Guild? Mine reports indicate that he's supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. Mayhap it slipped his mind. Oh, that should have been, mayhap it slipped his mind. But it's all done now. Yep, there's the Miners Guild. What could be keeping her? My beloved yellow moon and I promised to meet at this very spot, but 2 bells have passed and I've nearly a word from her. Gods, I hope she's all right. As much as I wish to go off and find her, I simply cannot. What if she were to come in my absence? Please, would you search for her in my stead? It's possible she's somewhere near the Weavers Guild. She's always enjoyed watching the... By the gods, do you think she's left me for someone more dapper? I try not to look like a bumpkin, but I've no mind for fashion. I'm trying my hardest, people. Please don't hate me. I've a mind to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 ells, man, they don't grow on trees. But more than that, this lad what fancies himself the next Franz the Flavour to less with about his style and more about his swordplay. Anywho, I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked in all the goddamn garnets he can afford, and if he dies in his first fight, well, at least he can leave a pretty corpse. I could actually feel my tonsils vibrating there. Didn't feel nice. Hold on. What's that one? No, it's still down this way, that's fine. Nope, this way. I am trying to film like at least 4 videos a day, hopefully 6. And I've got to get to editing, 'cause, like I say, that's going to take quite a while. Beer got be good, just look at me, this hair, this outfit, they don't match at all, I look atrocious. What was I thinking? Oh, I can't let a bit of snow see me like this. Maybe that last tunic was the best, after all, or no, perhaps the blue? Bit of snow is waiting for me, but I haven't anything to wear. You can wear your beautiful blue eyes. Something in cream, or whatever shall I... Oh, something in cream? Oh, whatever shall I do? This dress, I just can't seem to finish it. Oh, the design is flawless, absolutely flawless, of that I have no doubt. But I simply cannot settle on the colour for the life of me. How would you like to conduct a bit of field research for me? I'm dying to know what the colour the ladies of UL'DAH are wearing these days, especially on the hustings strip. And when you're finished, please call on Luku at the Alchemist Guild. The woman is a wizard with dyes. Have her cook up whatever colour you find is most popular. I suppose so. If it's work you seek, the Weavers Guild welcomes you. Indeed, your timing is impeccable. A soiree is to be held with all of UL'DAH's elite in attendance. Once the invites went out, the orders came in, and with a fury. Every lord and lady from Cape Deadwind to the Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands, and I need them now, yet I cannot spare the time to go off in search of them. Would you care to aid us, friend? I ask no more than you welcome to our doors any willing souls you may find. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. Let that go, and then I'll do the counting. Get ready to pause. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so.
Welcome!
Excellent, I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry off, we need those people. Oh, didn't mean to jump at you.
Welcome!
Work at the Weavers Guild? I'd be lying if I said I weren't interested. To whom might I go inquire further?
Welcome!
The Weavers are recruiting? Finally, my chance to become a famous designer. I can't do different voices for everybody, people. I can't even do the same voice for one.
Welcome!
Weaving work? Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard and on duty, no less. Move along now. Oh, wrong way.
Welcome!
So, the Weavers Guild need help, do they? Sorry, friend, I'm all set for coin.
Welcome!
I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. Yeah, let me down, thank you. You've returned, and how well did you fare? 2 potential recruits, you say? Welcome news! I only hope their zeal for fashion will show in their efforts for the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, to be sure, but the work within these walls is far from easy. In that, I suppose our trade is not like any other, unlike any other. So, now I do not pick these jobs up yet. I like to finish everything basically, and then do the jobs, those jobs. Because you don't get enough armory space at all. The most popular colour of late? Well, all colours have their merits of course, but if first I'd have to say red. Why, any colour is perfectly fine for a dress, you silly thing, so long as it comes off easily at the end of the night. Or picked a right sleazy voice for that. What colour in fashion? Well, I must say, I'm just back from Gridania and I find there's a certain verve to verdant lively. Ah, green, you bloody idiot. Don't call me an idiot. Slap you. Best colour for a dress? Well, you know what they say, once you go black, you never go back. That was not a slur, by the way. I promise you it was not a slur. Please do not take offence by that. He was talking about the colour. Yellow! What fairer colour than that in the name of the fairest maiden? Yellow moon! Oh, yellow moon, how my heart pines for you! There's never a shortage of white dresses on our UL'DAH ladies. Surely it is the most comfortable colour to wear under this murderous sun. Personally, I've always had a thing for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. There's a way to make it hard. Red. ever and always. This is UL'DAH, my dear boy, where the sun beats on your back with fiery fists, and the sins and sands are hot and unforgiving and everywhere at once. We UL'DAHs live for our passions, and our lust for life is surpassed only by our lust for lust. Do have a little speech impediment, so if my S's weren't coming out properly there, I apologise. Again. You are here on behalf of the Weavers Guild, are you not? Yes. Athelwine said you'd be along. Well, what colour is it to be then? It sounds as though you have 2 votes for red, 1 vote each for green, yellow, white and black, 1 abstaining and 1 vote for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. By no means a resounding victory, but I suppose red it shall be. I have some catalysts I've been saving for such an occasion. Mark my words, I'm going to concoct the most vibrant red UL'DAH has ever seen. Alchemy may look arcane and esoteric to the uninitiated, but it is grounded in naught but science and experimentation. Indeed, I dare say it does more to advance culture and civilization than nigh on any other discipline. So now I need to go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. And, oh, it's behind me. There we are. Eh? Medicine for the sick? Ha! We're not fools, boy. We know full well what that bastard Alwyn is up to. But we'll accept his medicine nonetheless. Look at us. Beggars can't be choosers. Might be as it's a mere experiment to him, but to us it's a matter of life and death. If we got to choose between this bastard swill and nothing at all, is it really a choice? Few come here by choice, and few are still bearing medicine. Your kindness shouldn't go unrewarded. This vase is important to us, but I want you to have it. It's just some old pottery, I know, but it might be valued by collectors of cultural artifacts. There are men who are willing to pay good coin for such objects. If you go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, chances are you'll find one of them. His voice changed as it went along. Right, so we're going to have to leave this episode here. I'm sorry it's been mostly side quests. The next episode will be mostly side quests as well, so if you skip that, it's up to you, but it might provide you with some lore. But if you like this video, please give a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike. If you made it this far, I thank you very much, whether you do any of those things that I mentioned. I thank you for watching the entire video. It really means a lot to me. So I shall see you in the next one. I've been SerenitySoloGamer, and until next time, see you later. Goodbye.